Stacy, we need to talk.
Huh? What's wrong, Dick? Why would you just say we need to talk all of a sudden like this? You're scaring me.
There's something happening in the apartment next door right now that leaves me no choice but to message you like this.
Huh? How do you mean? The apartment next door? Wait, do you mean you came back from your business trip already?
Yep. And someone made me aware of the affair you're having behind my back, so I had no choice but to come home. I got on the first flight back here as soon as I found out you and the college student from next door are going at it like rabbits behind my back in the middle of the frickin' day? What the hell are you playing at, Stacy?
Oh, so you finally noticed then.
Huh?
You haven't been giving me any attention at all lately, what with all the business trips you've been on. Anyone would think we were strangers. This is my way of trying to send you a message, doofus. Don't you get it? I've been so lonely because of the way you treat me.
Cheating on me is your way of sending me a message?
Think about it, you dummy. If you, my boyfriend, realize I'm cheating on you, then you can't help but feel jealous, right? Which means you'll finally realize how important I am to you and change your ways. Simple.
What the hell kind of twisted backflip logic is that?
Don't worry, Dick. This thing with Chad isn't anything serious. He's still a freaking college student, for crying out loud. It was only ever a cheap fling. Besides, he has a girlfriend himself. We were just fooling around, you know? A bit of fun on the side. So chill out, okay?
Which part of this is supposed to put me in the mood to chill out?
Huh?
You say I don't give you any attention, but other than the mandatory 2-month business trip I go on every year, most of them consist of day trips, and aside from that, I just do plain old office work. How many of my date invites have you turned down by this point? I don't want to hear this crap about me not giving you attention because it ain't true. In spite of that, wow, Stacey, just wow. You cheated on me to make me jealous? I never thought you were the kind of low-life scumbag to do that kind of thing. But I obviously don't know you as well as I thought I did. I seriously feel like I'm gonna vomit. Me and you are through. Finished.
What? Why?
The fact you don't understand why I'd want to break up with you after what you did to me is genuinely worrying.
Oh my god, Dick, is that any way to speak to your girlfriend? Don't be such a dick.
I don't need to hear that from you. You're the dick for cheating on me.
Can't we talk about this like mature, responsible adults when you get home? I tell you what, how about we go on a date as soon as you get back? If I do that for you, will you forgive me? Or we can skip the date and go straight to the after party if you catch my drift. All right, I'll head back next door to our apartment, okay?
Are you seriously asking me that? After you've been getting piped by the college kid next door? I'm good, thanks. I don't want his sloppy seconds. You're disgusting.
Huh?
Don't you dare show up in my apartment. I won't let you in no matter what.
But why? Why won't you let me in?
If you do, I'm calling the cops.
But why? Answer my question. Hey, bro, you got a minute? There's something I need to talk to you about.
Hey, Elsa. What is it?
I'm sorry to ask you this out of the blue, but you did say you broke up with Stacy, right?
Huh?
Because she cheated on you?
Yep, that's right. She was cheating on me with the college student in an apartment next door, so I broke up with her around 2 months ago. With that, I sold the apartment as quickly as I could and moved back in with Mom and Dad, which is where I'm staying for the time being. But why? What makes you ask?
Well, it's about Stacy. It looks like she was trying to put her hands on my husband this time.
What did you just say? Stacy and Ricardo?
You know how Ricardo works from home as a freelance writer, right? My company, on the other hand, while having remote work available as an option, are being pig-headed stubborn about it, which means I could totally do my job from home if they'd let me, but they won't. So I still have to go into the office every day. Anyway, to cut a long story short, Stacy seems to know my schedule, and apparently she's been showing up at the house while I'm at work.
Wow. Are you being serious right now? When did all this start?
About 3 weeks ago. It all began when I drove by the house while I was running a few errands outside the office. I saw Ricardo inviting Stacy into the house, and they looked way, way more intimate than they should. I was pretty sure I knew what I was seeing, but I didn't want to make any accusations without more concrete evidence. So I decided to set up a hidden camera inside the house. It turns out they've been seeing each other pretty often. They're both as guilty as sin.
Wow. You had the clear-headedness to investigate further before confronting Ricardo with it when you found out he was cheating on you?
Yep, I'm currently working on gathering more evidence.
That freaking sucks. I don't know what else to say other than I understand how you feel. You must be in a pretty unpleasant place right now.
Yeah, I am. To tell you the truth, my head's been all over the place. But there's just one thing I can't seem to understand.
What is it?
Why would Stacy go after Ricardo? She's done nothing but insult him since they first met all those years ago. She calls him ugly, pathetic, a no-good loser. She practically calls him every name under the sun. I'll never forget the time she burst out into a maniacal fit of laughter after saying, "You did well to marry a wet noodle like him, girl," in the smuggest, most condescending tone you could imagine.
Jesus, I knew she wasn't his biggest fan, but I had no idea she was so horrible about it. You're right. Why the hell would she go after him if that's what she really thinks of him? When was all this? Maybe she changed her opinion of him?
No, you see, here's the thing. She said that to me the day before you broke up with her.
Wow, really? So one day she's insulting the crap out of him, the next they're in bed together? She'd go as far as risking an affair with a married man when she doesn't even like him? This makes zero sense.
Right? I'm so confused. And no matter how hard I try, I can't seem to come up with a rational explanation. That's why I wanted to talk to you about it.
I see.
So, what do you think? Can you think of any reasons she might be doing this? They're the last two people on Earth I'd ever imagine being in a relationship together. My jaw almost hit the floor when I realized what they were up to.
But to be honest, I can't say I'm totally stumped. Listen, Elsa. This might be a long shot, but from where I'm standing, it definitely seems plausible.
What is it, Dick? Do you know something?
It's about the reason she cheated on me with the college kid from next door. She said she only did it to make me jealous.
What? To make you jealous?
Apparently her plan was for me to catch her cheating to make me feel jealous. Then I realized how important she was to me. Go crawling back to her begging for forgiveness out of fearing of losing her, and we live happily ever after. In her mind, that's how the whole thing was supposed to go down.
What the hell?
No way. Could she be doing the same thing with Ricardo now for the same reason? If so, it looks like you've been dragged into my mess. If that's the case, I'm really, really sorry.
This isn't your fault, and you don't have a thing to apologize for. Her thinking's so warped and twisted that it's impossible to say what her real motivations are. Besides, Ricardo's just as much to blame for getting involved with such a malicious, vindictive woman. That's why you don't have anything to apologize for.
Thank you, sis. Anyway, if there's a chance that is why she's doing it, that makes me officially involved now. What are we gonna do about this? If you want me to contact her, I can.
Do you think you could wait 2 or 3 more days before you do?
How come?
I hired a private investigator to look into the affair and gather as much evidence as possible. And I'm also currently in talks with a lawyer. I think I'll have everything I need in 2 or 3 more days, so I'd appreciate if you could hold off for a little while.
Ah, I see. That makes sense. All right, got it.
Hey, Dick. Long time no see. Have you finally calmed down now? You got yourself pretty worked up before, huh? I figured I'd message you, because I know you're probably consumed with soul-crushing regret over your unfortunate decision to break up with me. But as for me, I'm not sure I'm ready to forgive you for the awful way you treated me. So your second chance might not be on the cards for a while yet. Which is why I've decided to let you do a little test to see if you're worthy of my forgiveness. You see, Dick, the thing is, I'm in a hotel room with your sister's husband. You know what that means, right? I'm in a hotel room with Ricardo. We've been in here just the two of us for like 4 hours now, watching the morning fly by as we whisper sweet nothings into each other's ears. I know you can be dense sometimes, but you do understand what this means, don't you? Hey, Dick! I'm spending the day with Ricardo again! Obviously, we're in the hotel room again. Tell me, Dick, does it hurt? It hurts, doesn't it? Can you believe it? Can you believe you let your girlfriend get stolen from you by a pasty little nerd like Ricardo? He has the muscle mass of a slug and the charisma of a sack of potatoes. And yet still, he managed to prove himself the superior man. But fear not, because I've decided to give you one final chance. If you can steal me back, I'll get back with you. Hey, Dick. Where do you think I am today? In bed with Ricardo again, of course. Lost in the throes of our sweaty, passionate romance. Not only that, you'll never believe it, but today we're doing it in Ricardo's marital bed. It may be wrong, but it feels so right. There's something so exhilarating about exploring new frontiers and breaking taboos. Apparently, your sister Elsa's away on a business trip. So there's a good chance my stallion Ricardo is gonna pound me so deep into the night I hardly get a wink of sleep. Oh no, Dick, at this rate, I'm not even gonna be able to walk tomorrow. Go on, Dick, you can admit it now. You really want me to give you another chance, don't you? The question is, what are you willing to do to win me back? Allow me to repeat myself. If you can prove your commitment and dedication by stealing me back from him, I'll give you another chance. Not only that, but I'll even let you marry me. Anyway, Ricardo just got done cooling off. Time for round 7. You must be feeling so jealous you can barely contain yourself, so feel free to come and take me back anytime now. Dick? What the hell is going on here? Some guy claiming to be a lawyer just showed up.
Hey, lowlife. Do you enjoy making my little sister cry?
Huh?
Is this your sick, twisted way of taking revenge on me? How dare you drag my sister and her husband into this?
No way, it wasn't like that at all. You blockhead, you couldn't have this more wrong if you tried. Sure, I might have gotten them temporarily involved, but don't worry, as soon as me and you get back together, I plan on giving Ricardo back to your sister, which is why it doesn't count as an affair.
I see. So it's not an affair. You just did it to make me jealous so I'd understand how important you are to me?
Yep, exactly. That's why your sister has nothing to worry about. Great, now you understand. Will you pass the message on to your sister? I mean, please, a lawyer? I've never heard of anything more dramatic in my life. Talk about an overreaction. Will you tell her to call him off for me? I told him I'm not interested, but he won't stop banging on the door. Me and Stacy got back together so you don't have anything to worry about anymore. That'll do it. Will you send her that for me, please?
I did think you were just sick and twisted at first, but now I think you might actually be mentally ill.
Huh? What's that supposed to mean?
Why the hell would I get back with you? I'd have to be insane to do that.
What?
You gotta screw loose at this point if you think it's acceptable to cheat on someone to make them jealous. Any feelings I have for you disappeared the moment I found out you were cheating on me with that twerp college kid from next door. But you couldn't just stop there, could you? Nah. That clearly wasn't enough for you. Because this time, you went and put your hands on my freaking sister's husband.
Quit blowing things out of proportion, Dick. I already told you. That was only to make you feel jealous enough to understand how important I actually am to you.
No. What you did was engage in an affair with a married man in the most vulgar, despicable way possible. You begged my little sister's husband because you're a vile piece of crap with no morals. Did you seriously think this was going to make me feel jealous? Far from it. All I feel for you is rage and disgust. You're not worth getting jealous over.
Oh my God, don't even say that. How could you be so heartless?
Now you listen to me and you listen good. You're going to go answer the front door, let that lawyer in, make him a coffee, and listen to exactly what he has to say. Then, you're going to pay my little sister every last cent of the compensation you owe her.
No, wait a sec. I wasn't trying to have an affair with him. That's not why I did it. Do you have any idea how hard it was for me to get down and dirty with Ricardo? He is disgusting, Dick. His skin's all oily and acne-ridden, and he's as white as a sheet because of all the time he spends at the computer. He has the charm and charisma of a spatula. He's just disgusting, Rick. He's nothing but a gross, pasty nerd loser. Same with the college student. I mean, sure, he wasn't as gross as Ricardo, but I still didn't enjoy it. Why can't you see how loyal I am to you? Quit trampling all over my devotion. Dick!
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the story of how my little sister Elsa ended up charging her ex-husband and my ex-girlfriend a hefty sum in compensation. Ricardo made no attempt to hide or make justifications for what he did, and agreed to divorce amicably. With that, the proceedings were simple and painless, and the divorce was finalized in timely fashion. Unfortunately, Stacy, in her infinite stubbornness and seemingly total inability to understand even the very basics of human decency, insisted to the very last that she only did it to get back with me, and planned on giving Ricardo back as soon as she did. I knew that trying to talk to her was as good as trying to talk to a brick wall, so I had no choice but to call her parents. When I told them why she cheated on me, and why she did what she did with Ricardo, a look of shame and disappointment too intense appeared on their faces that I kind of got the impression that in that moment, they wanted to crawl into a hole and die. In spite of that, they still agreed to pay the compensation on her behalf, though I suspect that was more out of feelings of guilt towards me and my sister than wanting to save their daughter. Next, they forced her to sign a written pledge agreeing never to try and contact me in any form for the rest of her life. Last I hear, she lives with a relative who also happens to be an ex-psychiatrist out of state now, where she's currently undergoing therapy and mental health counseling. She claims she had an affair with my sister's husband to make me jealous so I'd get back with her. But to be honest with you, I still don't get it, and I'm not sure I ever will. Can you believe I was considering marriage with that girl? Talk about dodging a bullet.
Hey Liam, you went into my workroom? I told you not to enter. Stop it. Also, your stuff is here. I gave it to your mom. What the fuck? Are you going against me? You don't need a workroom, you're a housewife. I'm going to start remote work soon, so give me the room. Talk it over with your family. Stop invading my space with Gold and our kids. Huh? Anna, people like you are called aunties in the children's room. That's not what it means. Also, stop calling my name. Shut up. Anyways, you're a housewife. No, I'm not. You married my brother for 3 years now and don't work. I work from home. You don't do housework and make my brother do it after work. We're dividing our tasks since we both work. Stop it. Act like a housewife. I'm not a housewife. Whatever. I'll train you. No, thank you. I'll start remote work from next week. I'll be home. Be my housekeeper. Huh? You can be my housekeeper from Monday. I'm not going to do that. I'm working. Be thankful helping me out. No. Are you free now? Hey, Anna. Are you on the train back? Yes, I got on about 10 minutes ago. Can you enter from our entrance today? I have it locked, but ring the bell and I'll open it. Sure, why can't I enter from our parents' side? I have it locked. Why? Liam keeps entering my room. Liam? Apparently, he's going to start remote work from next week, and he wants to use my workroom. What? Since my room is near the parents' side of the house, he keeps moving his stuff into my room, so I'm trying to keep him out completely. I'm sorry my brother is doing this to you. Your parents are very understanding. They get angry at Liam, but it's not working. I see. Anyways, I want to put a lock on my workroom ASAP. I get it. Anyway, is my brother starting remote work? Why? It's weird. Tell me more when I get home. I'm sorry to bother you. I'm sure you're tired from the business trip. No, it's fine. I'm sorry too. You don't have to worry about it. It's all my brother's fault. Thank you. Anna. I asked my friend. And? As I thought. I see. And he told me he was going to start remote workingly on Monday. I knew something was off when he said remote work. Let's see how my brother reacts. I also called my sister. Your sister? She's helpful. I'll ask her schedule. I bet she will help us. Okay. Hey, you still haven't done the housework. Anyways, you're my housekeeper. Clean my room. It's normal for you to get up before me and do the housework while I eat breakfast. I'm going to use your old workroom for my remote work. But I can't believe you are locking the doors. I'll let you off the hook just this once. Hey, bring me some tea. Coffee is better. I also want some cake. Hey, bring me a cake and coffee. Do it yourself, I'm working. What? I said you're going to be my housekeeper from today. That's what you're saying. I haven't accepted it. You bitch. I'm trying to let you have a better life. Get it? You can only go against me when you earn more than me. So you can't do that, you're housewife. Are you a kid? What? You can act like that when you earn more money than me. Huh? Well, I guess you shouldn't act shitty no matter what. Anyways, you should go to a computer class instead of bringing people down. You don't even work remotely. Huh? Let me get back to work. Wait. My husband will deal with you. He's home? Hey bro, it's weird texting you in the house, but I will hit you if I see your face. Bro, how can you deal with your wife? What do you mean? She doesn't work. You probably hate her for not working and not doing the housework. So I was going to take away her workroom. I'll start remote work too. She should have just listened to me. What's with her attitude? Divorce her. Bro, she makes $18 million a year. What the fuck? She makes more than me. $18 million? How can that be? She's a housewife. Oh. Does she have $18 million in debt instead? Holy shit. She's lying to you. Wake up. Bro, you have zero income, bro. What? You can't even use the computer and workplaces without digital work. That's all you've done, so I thought it was weird when you mentioned remote work. You're on your phone all the time, so I guess you can use the phone. You never bother to touch the computer. I've learned since then. That's why the company allowed me to start remote work. No. What do you mean? The company started becoming more digital. They had new systems in the factory. More things became digital. You couldn't keep up with it. The company got fed up with you. They forced you to quit. Wait. Why do you know so much? My former classmate works there too. Huh? He told me everything. Who is it? Why would I tell you? Anyways, it's a lie you're starting remote work. What the fuck? Because you need to be able to use the computer. So that means you were embarrassed you got fired. So you thought about using remote work as an excuse. Shit. So you need a computer. So you want to take it from my wife. And decided to take her whole room. Right? Shit. I guess it's true. Shut up. She is jobless though. She makes money, but not $18 million. She's lying to you. I work for the company that asks Anna to work. What? She gets paid more due to her skills. She also makes videos and gets advertisement income. So added together, it's about $18 million. No way. Basically, she paid for 2/3 of the house renovation fee. What? So we were able to pay at once. She also pays the taxes for the house. So, it's Dad's property now, but Anna will probably inherit it. What? Not me? I'm the oldest. Not decided yet. But, since you messed up this time, I think it's decided. And you're okay with it? Of course. What the fuck? I know how great she is and respect her. I won't forgive you if you keep messing with my wife. Hey Gold. Why is Sis here? Huh? She's forcing me to pack my things. Yes. You're leaving with her. Huh? You're going to work at her husband's company. What? Wait. His company? Is a computer company. Yes. You're going to do data entry. No, thank you. I can find my own job. Tell her that. It's not a bad thing. You can learn to use the computer and they will pay you. Then, I can work from home. Why do I have to go to Sis's house? I don't want you here messing with my wife. I won't do anything. I can't trust you. We're going out now. Wait. Bye. I heard someone screaming from the entrance. There was my sister-in-law shoving Liam into the car. Parents-in-law were happily saying goodbye to him. I can't stop laughing, remembering what Liam's face looks like then. After that, Liam endlessly works on the computer, but every time he has trouble, he screams. So the other employers call him a screaming man. I'll take a while, my sister-in-law is taking care of him now. All I can do is cheer him on.